Good morning. We have left Ardmenish Bay on Gigha, and today we are heading for Campbelltown around the Mull of Kintyre. The wind is sort of on our nose a bit, so we've left early and decided to sail as far as we can to catch the tide. If it comes to engine later to make it round, well, that's the way it goes. But at the moment, we've got some nice light winds and it's a lovely day and we're sailing.
Yes.
Full sails. We're heading this way and we want to be going that way. And we've left Ardmenish Bay over there behind us. Yeah, Mull of Kintyre day again. Here we go.
A few hours later, 1:30, heading on down towards the Mull. We've got 10-ish knots of breeze, 10, 11. Having a nice sail down, faster than we thought because there's more wind than we thought. But it's a good sail. Full head sail, full mainsail, and we're doing
4.5 through the water at the moment and 3.5 over the ground, so we got about a knot of tide against us at the moment. That's okay.
That's what we expected, because we set off a little earlier expecting not a lot of wind and knowing that we would have to plug the tide a bit. But we've got a bit more wind, so that's good news. Well, all good wind has to come to an end, and as forecasted, it's come to an end. We have 2 knots of wind, so you can probably hear the engine is on and the sails are down. The sea is glassy. And we are still heading down towards the Mull of Kintyre, which is down there. We used the wind.
We managed to sail as much as we could with the wind that we had, and now there's no wind. We just have to motor the last bit.
4:20 in the afternoon, 2 knots of wind, so the engine is on, and we are passing the Mull of Kintyre lighthouse at 8.5 knots.
It's the first time we've seen it in the sun. It's very, very calm today. Just absolutely calm. No swell, no wind. Should be a nice passage round. Let's see. Here we are again, passing between Sander Island and the Kintyre Peninsula. About to go past Port Hand Marker. It's a beautiful day still under engine though, unfortunately, no wind at the moment. This is Makosh Rock Marker. You can see the tide is running quite well. The next one that we go round is Aronsman's Barrels Buoy, a few miles away. I can see it, but you won't see it on camera. Over in the distance there is Ailsa Craig. In the distance over there is the Isle of Arran. We are passing Aronsman's Barrels. Port Hand Marker. Just over 9 miles to go to Campbelltown now. See the tide's running quite strongly on this one. Still a beautiful evening, still no wind. It has been so flat round here today. We thought it was flat when we came round last time. This is even flatter. There's nothing. It's the even smoother than the smoothest passage we've had before. Amazing.
Really flat. Probably swell. Nothing much. Just run it on.
Out to this side is where Aronsman's Barrels races normally are, or where they are, but today there's absolutely nothing. It is as flat can be.
This is the lighthouse as we're coming into Campbelltown Lock, Devar Island Lighthouse. Low tide, heading off into the sun. Big ship just come out. Back on with the hats and sunglasses and coats because it's a bit as we're coming in. 11 knots of wind on the nose.
The wind's quite cold, but the sun's out. I feel a bit ridiculous in sunglasses and a jacket and everything.
Yes. Oh, gonna have a bit of wash, so. Oh, steaming in. Yeah, it's a little chilly.
That was fine.
Few boats heading in after rounding the Mull today, or going in to round the Mull tomorrow. So there's a few people going in. We've all just had to sort of stand off a little bit for the big fish boat that came out. And now we're all heading on in up the lock. Welcome to Campbelltown anchorage. Just off these houses and off the small craft moorings, I've opted to come out, and I'm in 10 metres of water because I just am, because I like it. There's two more boats over there at anchor. There's a huge anchor area, and I'm facing into the wind right now, but the wind is going to change. So I'm facing into the wind right now, but the wind is going to change to there and to there. So this has given me plenty of swinging room, no one around, off the mooring balls, mooring field of small craft moorings, nothing underneath me that's going to mess me around, and that's there, Campbelltown anchorage. So if you carry on further up there, that's where the marina is, just by where the dinghies are racing or playing, and this is the view from the starboard side of the boat down towards Devar Island, where we just came in down there.
Good morning. We are heading out again. We're leaving Campbelltown this morning and making a short hop up to Largs. The anchorage was really peaceful, really quiet. We didn't get caught up on anything, so whilst there is foul ground in there, there's also some really good holding. It was thick mud and shells. Good holding, very peaceful night, cracking anchorage. Just heading out now past Devar Island and the lighthouse again, see if there's any wind. As you can see, it's a bit more of a grey day today. Doesn't look like there's much wind out there, but it should build up later on.
Under engine, 6 knots, and we were woken up by the seals this morning. There's seals on the rocks just by the anchorage going or whatever they do, sealing. They were waking up going, oh! That's my best seal impression. Sorry.
19th of June. 20th of June?
Yeah, 20th of June. 10 o'clock in the morning. Eh?
June. 20th of June.
It is the 20th of June at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Hat, gloves, Head over, full oily.
3 layers under that.
There's what the day looks like. It's a bit grey. Lovely sailing wind though. Lovely, lovely sailing wind. Stonking along, 13 knots of wind. The Isle of Arran over there. Last time we came back past here we had about 27 knots, so it's considerably less lumpy today. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. There's still time. We're going to be heading up past Platter Lighthouse and then making our turn north back to the lovely Largs Yacht Haven. As we said, it's the 20th of June. We are togged up because it's cold. There's no sun today. Not like yesterday, where it was sunny and hot. Today has turned a bit grey. But that's okay, because we've got really good wind to sail with, so you can't have everything. And I'd rather sail in the colder weather than motor in the heat. Yeah, that didn't look very convincing, did it? That did not look very convincing, but we'll...
That's very true. At least we got some wind today, which is really nice. Really good. 7 knots of boat speed, got the tide with us. So that's good. We have 10 knots of wind. Ish. 10, 11. Super direction. We have full sails out. We do have. We have a lean on every now and then. Platter Lighthouse there. These are the conditions on the sea, which are calm with a few little swells every now and then, as you can see. And a little bit of drizzle, but lovely sailing wind today.
What is it they say? You can tell it's summer in Scotland because the rain's a little bit warmer. I read that somewhere, thought it was really funny. Middle of June.
Middle of June, fully togged up. Hats, coats, oh, and gloves. And visibility is well, okay, but there is land out there somewhere. And that's Platter Lighthouse, and behind it somewhere is Arran. So, you know, summer in Scotland. Woohoo! Mind you, super wind. Get a bit more of a view of the sea now. And I'm just going to go and put some navigation lights on because it's a bit dimpsy.
Here we are, it's 1:30 in the afternoon and we're still making our way up towards Largs. We've got 11 knots of wind and it's very flat and it's very quiet out here. Sun's coming out a bit, so it's a nicer day now. There's the Cumbrae Islands up there. The Isle of Arran over there behind us. Ghosting gently along at about 4 knots. It's been a really nice sail today, really easy, really straightforward, no dramas. Came out of Campbelltown, put the sails up and just kept sailing. It's been really favourable today. It's been slow at times. We've had the winds drop down to 2 and 3 knots and we were just kind of drifting along. But it's on the whole been really good. We should be in Largs around about 5 o'clock this evening. Just in time for a beer.